Welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Career Mode. Today we are finishing off the transfer window. We've only got a couple of days to go. We've got Middlesbrough on deadline day and then we will be finishing it off. It's been pretty interesting so far. As you know, we managed to make a big signing in Leno in goal. Now, I've been reading the comments and there is quite a few suggestions for maybe centre-backs to replace Koscielny, but I don't know how I feel about it. But what I have done is I've picked probably the most popular comment, and that was Laporte. Now, he has been, or Laporte, sorry, he has been one of the most popular centre-backs over the last few years in FIFA. So what I could do is, although he's recently moved from Atletico Bilbao to Juventus for £40 million, it is the window, so he can move again. He started there at the start of this season, so we can make the move. Now, the question is, I've only got 26 million, although I can adjust that slightly. Who do I include in this deal? We're obviously looking to sell Ospina. We don't need him now that we've got Leno. Welbeck, maybe. We've got Petr, who's obviously going to be staying. I mean, technically, we could maybe include one of our centre-backs that we're no longer using. So maybe Chambers. Or do we include Gabriel, who's worth 13.5 million? I think he would be the best choice. So we're going to offer him plus. Let's go in with 20 million to start off with. We'll get things going and see what Juventus say, but I don't think that is going to be anywhere near enough. But it's pretty much his value, so not a bad place to start. Now, we've got some training we can do, and we are still training Evans. Hopefully he can get some growth up to 79 from this set of training drills. We're also doing his defensive stats just because why not? As you can see, he's doing quite well there. There's no other players that I want to include at the moment, so Evans is the only one there. He's pretty much halfway to 79, which is good to see. And now we wait for an email. And as expected, it has been declined. They're not interested in Gabriel. I don't blame them. He's not the best centre-back in the game. He's a good backup, whereas Laporte is obviously going to be a first-team player there. So obviously we could include Koscielny, but there's no way I want to let Koscielny go. He's still really, really good. I don't even know why I'm doing this in the first place. It's more just because it's the last window, potentially, of the series. Why not just go for it? We could try maybe Danny Welbeck. He is worth a lot more. He's worth 20, I believe, 20 million. We could try Ospina. Let's go with Ospina, maybe because Buffon's retired by now. They're looking for a new goalkeeper. And let's increase this by 5 million. And I will adjust the wages in the next attempt if this doesn't get accepted. But that will be in the deadline day, the final 10 hours. So it could get close. And as you know, I've failed quite a few times in deadline days recently, but I've learned from my mistake. I haven't saved progress on deadline day. Apparently that's what causes it to happen. They just don't reply fast enough. I've learned from that, don't worry. But now we've got Middlesbrough. Let's have a look where they are in the league table. Yeah, they're down in 18th. Should we simulate this game? Do you know what? I think we'll get probably a very, very easy win, and then we can focus on the window. They have lost their last 2 games against Leicester and Spurs. They got a draw against Stoke, but they should be getting smashed here. Okay, they haven't been smashed, but they have lost the game 2-1. And looks like we got no injuries. We got a couple of yellow cards, but that is actually a pretty decent result. And now, of course, it means we can focus on the final 10 hours of deadline day. And I've noticed in the bottom right corner, of course, Alderweireld has joined Juventus. So maybe that could make way for Laporte to come to Arsenal. Dybala's gone to Man United for 84 million. Of course, we got Leno for 32, although that's not really true. We obviously included a player in Wilshere, but we haven't had an email yet. Let's go through the first hour here. There we go. There's the email. Please accept it. If they haven't, then it's going to be very difficult to get this done. Unacceptable. They're not interested in Ospina. So my final offer, or final player that I'm willing to offer, we can't afford him with just cash. We have to include a player. That player is going to be Danny Welbeck. I don't think we actually need him. I wanted to keep him last episode, but now I'm thinking maybe we can probably get away with not having him in the team. And I'm going to increase this to 32 million. We can afford it. It will adjust it automatically for us. And I think that might just be enough, you know. That's well over 50 million. And I think Juventus might accept that. And there we go. They have 32 million plus Danny Welbeck, a player that I'm not using at all, to be honest. I'm not planning to use. And we're going to get ourselves a better centre-back than, well, better than Koscielny. He really is. So 4 years, crucial first-team player, 130,000 per week. I mean, that's more than affordable. We can do the deal. Let's just hope he accepts the contract. And let's see if there's any other big deals going through right now. I don't think any deal is going to beat Dybala, though. That is absolutely huge. And we've got an email. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh, yeah, accepted straight away. Well done, Laporte. Good choice. We've got more than enough money to do this. We need to adjust the budget again. But we've got a new centre-back, guys. Another huge signing made in this window, and I'm really happy with that. Unfortunately, it does mean Koscielny drops to the bench, but it means we've got an even stronger lineup. And normally I wouldn't do something like this because I really like to kind of keep this realistic. And maybe it's not the most realistic signing in the world. But you know what? We've got to go for it. We've only got 6 months left in this season. We've got to win the Champions League. We've got to win the Premier League. And I've just made this team stronger. Now the question is, who gets captain? I'm actually thinking Ozil should stay captain. Let me know in the comments below, out of this team here, the first team, who should be captain? But it's not over yet, guys. I'm still waiting for an offer on Ospina. Maybe we can get lucky here. We've got an email. Please be an offer for Ospina. That would be fantastic. Transfer offer for Kieran Gibbs. I'm not looking to sell him. We actually do use him quite a lot. You know what? I'm just going to disallow future offers. We've still got time, though. We could still get an offer for Ospina. It'd be a real shame if we don't sell him because we could do with the cash after after buying Laporte and Leno. But I don't think we're going to get one. Unless we get one now, I don't think it's going to happen. No. Look at that. Leverkusen are selling a lot of their players. Lars Bender could be on his way out to Barcelona. And yeah, we've definitely ran out of time now. And there hasn't been any more big signings over 32 million. It's still those same top 3 players. Bayern signed Adrian Silva for 25 million. He's a good player, very good player. But that is the end of the transfer window, guys. And it looks like we're going to have 3 goalkeepers to finish off the season. Oh no, we've got an injury. Who's it going to be? Riyad Mahrez out for 2 months. God damn it. Okay, luckily, we've got some great players that can jump in and help. That being Oxlade-Chamberlain, Iwobi. But Mahrez is a big player for us. That's a big shame. £286 million has been spent. And look at that. Mahrez emails me as soon as he gets injured. Thanks for giving me an extended run of the team. It almost sounds a bit sarcastic now. Look, now I'm injured because you played me too much. So I thought I'd wrap up the transfer window, take a look at the biggest signings of the season so far. Of course, we are top right now with our summer signing of Griezmann. Dybala in second place there on the 21st of January to Manchester United for 84 million. Does that mean we've overpaid for Griezmann? I think we have, but don't forget, we did inquire and we did try signing him for 85, 90, and eventually 95 was the magic number. Leno, of course, was a big signing, Laporte, Aubameyang. But let's have a look at the signings towards the end of this transfer window. So we've got a few free signings going through there. We've got, Ruben Neves. He's gone to Roma for £10.5 million. That is so cheap for such a good young player. Lars Bender did move to Barcelona, £21.5 million. We've got Ward-Prowse going to Crystal Palace for £21 million. Let's see if there's any others. We've got Mastor going to Chelsea. Nothing amazing. Wow, Dos Santos has gone to Leicester. Any other big signings going through? We've got Cher going to Everton. Don't think there's going to be too many others looking at money. I mean, Adrian Silva obviously went to Bayern. We got Laporte. Jermaine's gone to West Ham for free. That's a good signing. But other than that... Oh, Payet. He's gone to Manchester United for £24.5 million. Other than that, guys, not too many other big signings going through. So here is the Premier League table, guys. We are still 1 point clear of Man United, but Man United are now 6 points clear of Spurs. Bournemouth are in 4th, Stoke in 5th. It's pretty unbelievable so far. Newcastle still in 6th as well. But our next game is Aston Villa. So not only have we had Middlesbrough at home in this episode, we've now got Aston Villa at home. So I may as well sim this game as well and get to the bigger and better games. They've only won 1 game this season. What are the odds of them beating us at home? Very, very slim. I've decided I'm going to use the second team and I'm expecting a similar result to the Manchester United one there. They got beat 5-0 by United. Let's see if we get a good result. We get a 3-1 win. Unfortunately, we've conceded. But Najar, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Ramsey all scoring. A nice result once again. Now we can get into the next game. We are travelling down south to Southampton to play them away from home at St Mary's Stadium. This could be a challenging game, you know. And there he is, guys. Laporte making his Arsenal debut. He's already 86 rated. He's gone up by 1 already, which is absolutely crazy. He hasn't even played a game yet. But he is featuring in our strongest team. Obviously, Mahrez is not playing out on the right because he's picked up the injury. Oxlade-Chamberlain comes in. Otherwise, it is my strongest team. Southampton have got some great players in there. Oh, by the way, I've decided to rest Griezmann. I forgot about that. We've actually brought in Evans for this match. And there's Laporte on the ball. Number 2. What do you reckon? Number 2. I think that looks all right. Here's Bellerin. Through for Evans already. Oh my God, he's finished it. How quick was that? I'm pretty sure that's like just 5 minutes in. Another assist for Bellerin. Easy run from Evans and a really good finish. That is one of the quickest goals we've scored this season. It's easily in the top 5. 6 minutes in, and that's his 4th goal of the season. And he hasn't actually played too many times. Mesut Ozil is the furthest forward right now. I'm going to pass that inside here. Go on, Oxlade. Play out to Bellerin. Evans is in the box. Let's try a cross. Oh, it wasn't the best, but that's going to go out for a corner. Putting the pressure on Southampton right now. Let's get the cross in. Evans is there again. Comes out to Laporte. No freaking way. Laporte on his debut. What are the odds of that? I'm not really sure how, but I've managed to find the bottom of the net from that position with Laporte. Fantastic. Well done, mate. Oh no, bad news. Oxlade-Chamberlain's injured. Are you kidding me? Mahrez gets injured and now Oxlade gets injured. Well, luckily we've got Iwobi, but that's 2 of our best right midfielders out injured. That is unbelievably unlucky. Might be able to get on the break though. Up to Evans. Back post now. It's a good cross. Verratti's there. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. 3-0 before half-time. What a cross this is from Evans. Perfectly in front of him, but what a finish. Verratti has scored quite a few goals for us, but that has to be one of his best. Well, except from the injury to Oxlade-Chamberlain, this has been one of the best first halves we've had in the entire series, if you ask me. We've completely blown Southampton away. More of the same in this second half, please. Let's get 4. Come on. Over here to Alexis. Going to power through here. I might go solo. Or do I find a pass? No, I'm going to go for it. Hits it. Good save. Rebound out for Evans. And he scores again. 4-0. What is wrong with Southampton? And also, when was the last time I scored 4 goals in a game? That was a long time ago. And it's not even a good finish, by the way. He should have probably put a lot more power behind it. It's 4-0. It doesn't matter. And Evans gets a double. Can he score his first hat-trick for Arsenal? I'm making 2 changes. Ozil and Verratti are both going to come off. Rene Adelaide's going to come on. And so will Aaron Ramsey. There's still a long time to go. I want to get 5. Iwobi. Out to Bellerin. He's getting forward a lot in this game. Go on, Evans. Get on the end of this. Go on. He's gone for the bicycle kick. Oh, my God. That would have been spectacular. That would have been the hat-trick as well. Unless we can get through one more time with Alexis. Somehow he's gone through to Evans. Into Jeff Rene Adelaide. Through for Evans again. This is for the hat-trick. He's got to score. He does. Hat-trick for Evans. A debut goal for Laporte. 5-0. This has to be one of the best games we've had. Lovely little 1-2. Rene Adelaide comes on and does really well, by the way. He's a great player. And there we have it. 3 points. Hopefully United have dropped points. It will give us a bit of comfort space going into some very, very big games. Up next is Real Madrid in the Champions League. My God, that's going to be so tough. Oh my God, I completely forgot about Chamberlain. He's out for 7 months with an ACL, one of the worst injuries you can get as a footballer. That does mean it's going to be the end of Oxlade-Chamberlain for this season. And unless we do a 3rd season, he's not going to feature for us again. But guys, we've got a lot done in this episode, and I'm going to leave this game until the next one. So thank you so much for watching this episode. It's been pretty awesome. We've made another signing. We've smashed Southampton. A debut goal for Laporte. Evans scoring 3. It really was a successful episode. And if you've enjoyed it, please do hit the like button. Maybe we could hit 4,000 likes. If you've got the second, just click down there, the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure while you're down there, you subscribe if you haven't already, and you will never miss an episode. Now, thank you once again for all of the support on the episodes so far this week. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one very soon.